Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mario back again to talk about a movie this time. We're going to do another review, guys. First of all, let me preface this by saying there will be spoilers because I don't do two separate videos like other people do because other preface, I'm not really a movie critic. I'm just a guy who likes talking about the stuff he loves. So that falls in the line of fitness, motivation, and movies, TV, comic books. So today we're going to talk about Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I just got home from watching it, and I'm going to give you a very, very truthful review of this movie. Batman, if you guys didn't already know, is my favorite character of all time. When I first heard that Ben Affleck was cast as him, the first initial reaction I had was, no, not him, why? And then I don't know why I had that reaction, because when I really thought about it, he's not a bad actor. He's been in bad movies, but he's not a bad actor. I mean, he's in a couple he's in my two of my favorite movies ever, Chasing Amy and Good Will Hunting. So, and to be honest, man, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but he wasn't that bad as Daredevil. The movie has its problems, and that leads me into Batman v Superman. The acting in this movie is great, and it's kind of like, what do you expect? They're all good actors. They're all there to do their role and play their game and do their game and whatever the hell I'm saying, but they're all there to do their job, man. They all do it very well. The movie takes place right after 18 months after Man of Steel. Bruce Wayne is 20 years into being Batman. He's kind of weary. He's a little tired, but he's a little bit more edgy, a little bit more violent. And he really believes in his heart that Superman is a threat to the human race. So he starts devising the method to get at Superman. And Lex Luthor's played by Jesse Eisenberg, he discovers kryptonite. So Batman finds this out and steals the kryptonite from him. And also, Bruce Wayne has this really weird vision about the end of the world where Superman is basically being worshipped as a god, and the Flash warns him of this future. And so Batman gets pissed and has this crazy fucking delusion or whatever of the premonition of the future. So he starts devising a way to take down Superman. He's gonna fight Superman to the death or whatever, kill him, try to take him out of the equation, right? Lex Luthor gets access to Zod's body from Man of Steel, gets access to the downed Kryptonian spaceship, gets access to all the Kryptonian technology. It starts creating Doomsday from Zod's dead body. Wonder Woman's in this movie too, Diana Prince. She's there because apparently Lex Luthor has a picture of her from 100 years ago and she doesn't want him to have it, so she's there. And then there's Lois Lane doing her thing, and then there is Martha Kent being kidnapped by Lex Luthor, and then there is, if you're getting the idea that this movie is a little bit confusing because of my review, guess what? That is my biggest fucking gripe with this movie. It is unbelievably confusing, and maybe I need to see it again, but let's just put it this way. My wife is a little bit smarter than me, probably a lot smarter than me, and she's not like emotionally married to this stuff. I love Batman. I loved Man of Steel. I wanted this movie to be the epic movie it should have been. And when I got somebody who's not really married to the source material the way I am, thinking and feeling the exact same stuff I am, and that lets me know that it's not just me, a more intelligent person watching it with me is having the same kind of confused feelings that, why is Lex Luthor doing any of this stuff? I know he kind of says here and there that there shouldn't be gods and blah, 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 but his motivations are very unclear. I felt like Batman was kind of a prick. Like, I mean, I understand that Batman's jaded and has this obsessive persona and all that stuff, but his, like, weird out of nowhere, like, just motivated obsession to take out Superman seems really rushed. Wonder Woman, as awesome as she was and as cool as the Wonder Woman reveal against the very rushed in shoehorning of Doomsday, one of Superman's greatest villains, totally just shoehorned into this movie. I just feel like this movie falls victim to a lot of to the same thing that's happened to other big budget superhero movies like Spider-Man 3, like X-Men The Last Stand, like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, X-Men Origins Wolverine. These movies that try to do too much in one movie because for whatever reason they are in a hurry. Maybe DC felt like they had to catch up to Marvel and do a Justice League movie because Marvel's knocking it out of the park left and right with all their movies except Iron Man 3. But it really felt rushed, man. It felt like a lot. The editing is very choppy of this movie. The scene transitions are very strange. Things happen where you don't even you're just very confused through a lot of this movie. The action is fantastic. It's a Zack Snyder movie. Of course, the set pieces are going to look phenomenal. And like I said, the acting is top notch. This movie is extremely average. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's just middle of the road. If I had to grade it, middle of the road grade is like a C minus, man, a C. It hurts to say that because I wanted this movie to be epic, and I felt like, aside from the acting and aside from the great action, aside from the good tone it has, and I don't think Jesse Eisenberg was a great Lex Luthor, and maybe I'm just spoiled by Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor from Smallville, but he was okay. I mean, he had some good moments, and then he had some other moments where I was like, is he Jim Carrey from Batman Forever right now? Like, he was just... I don't know. Look, I thought Ben Affleck was fantastic. I thought Henry Cavill did a great job again. I thought Gal Gadot, killed my original thought that she was going to suck. She was awesome. But, the introduction of the Justice League members was another thing that was kind of just shoehorned in. And I guess I just don't see why why they're in such a damn hurry. I guess I just don't see it. I really don't. I think that a Man of Steel sequel and then a Batman versus Superman and then a Justice League movie would have been the better play here. Now, I'm no Hollywood guy. I'm not a script writer. I mean, I'm not no big wig, so maybe they know better than me. But I felt let down by this movie, and that's a shame because I was really looking forward to it. And like I said, the positives are the acting, the action, and the set pieces, the way they look, the costumes, they all look fantastic. The negatives are the muddled mess of the plot, the motivations are unclear of the villains, and it's very rushed. There's a lot of just things shoehorned into this movie that I think they could have took their time with better. And I'm not going to... I know that I said there's spoilers in this, but I'm not going to spoil one of the really, really massive things in this movie that I did not expect to happen. And I'm still kind of debating on whether or not I liked it or not. It looked awesome. I'm not going to say what it is, but it looked awesome. And leave it at that, man. This is a C. You guys know I do a simple grading scale. C minus, man. But yeah, if you saw it, let me know what you think. Hit me up. Comment on this. We could talk. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you think I'm a dumbass. Or maybe you agree with me. Maybe you were let down. Or maybe you thought it just flat out sucked. Either way, let me know, all right? We'll talk later. Peace.